I've lost over 70 pounds.
Expecting to just take your word for that.
Yes, sir.
So you'll be able to go somewhere to weigh yourself? How do you know
I went to the grocery store and I pressed down on that vegetable scale and it said 70 pounds lighter.
what your weight is?
Not that I know what my weight is, but I can now fit in my van.
Hey, what's up, guys? Sean back, more 600-pound life, and today we've got Angela Gutierrez, 44 years old, weight unknown, but seeing as I started at 605, we're 263 right now, but I don't feel like you guys really get a good look at what I look like at 263, so I'll show you. It's like right here, that's where I'm at, but I'm taller, so it kinda works out a little better for me. And I think I'm kind of one of the luckier ones to be this size, because that's still not small, but I'm kind of lucky in that sense. At least I think I am. And I think I owe it to you guys, the people who like, subscribe, comment, just to show you kind of where I'm at. And you don't really get a good look at it with me sitting right here. But I just wanted to show you guys, since I appreciate all the support, and I got all these people that I don't want to let down, so I'm still working very hard on it. But let's see where Angela's at and just exactly what she's got going on in her life. She got stung by some kind of junk fish or junk food jellyfish. Look at that. She's got all these scars on her.
When I first open my eyes, the very first thing I think of every single morning is, why, God? There's
Cheesecake.
got to be a reason for him doing this, keeping me going. Because every single day of my life is an absolute nightmare. I just feel like I am trapped in this body.
It's not exactly walking on sunshine, but yes, we do wake up kind of like, woe is me, this is terrible, but until you like take accountability and want to do something about it, absolutely nothing's going to happen. But thank you, producers, for starting off with letting me see this lady's pound cakes.
And mornings is when I hurt the most out of the entire day.
Ooh.
That's when it feels like somebody's holding a torch. Like different areas, my skin was ripping open. It's pain that I can't explain. And
A lot of hot, a lot of pains you can't explain, burning, kind of radiating pains, but I'm gonna guess she has a bad back because most of us do, and a lot of pain comes from that.
every week is worse. I live with my son Christopher and my cousin's daughter, which her name's Lacey. She's 11. She lives with us. I took Lacey because her mom and dad are making some bad decisions right now in life. So it's best that she stays with me. Lacey, it's time to get up.
I mean, good on you for taking in a kid that's in a bad situation, but you're not exactly in a good situation. So it's kind of sad that that girl went from one bad household to another where it's not exactly healthy.
You gotta get up. Good morning, sunshine. So I have no choice but to get up in the mornings to get Lacey up for school. I was scared when Lacey came because of me being as sick as I am. I really didn't think it was a good idea.
Bro, that belly is crazy. She could catfish the hell out of people just taking like a photo of that. People would really think she's sending butt pics.
But I don't think God would want me to turn her away. Just to get out of my bed in the morning. I don't think people understand the pain you feel because of the weight being so heavy.
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, but you know what feels worse? When the door frame hits yourself in the back frame. Like, that kind of hurts a little bit. And she was squeezing through there getting credit carded by that thing right there.
I'm hardly able to walk. I have to hang on to the wall. I make it into the bathroom. I gotta sit. I get in the shower. It's so dangerous.
What you gonna do with all that gut? All that gut looks like a butt. I'ma get it. Sorry.
I'm scared to death because I could fall on my face. And if I'm down, there's no getting up.
nobody thinks that you should do a 600-pound swan dive face first into the tub, but we're kind of scared of that a little bit. Slippery when wet. We don't want to smack our face.
I can't even fit my whole body in this shower because of my leg.
That's why.
And then when I have to get my leg up on a bench, it's dangerous. It hurts.
I know she can get a leg on bench. She's doing 600-pound Simone Biles in bed, like full-on splits.
My
Banana
hygiene
splits.
is awful. And I'm days away from not being able to bathe myself. I'm there. To be honest, I am there. Because when I bathe myself, I can't even do it good. You know, of course, I don't want Lacey seeing me. I explained to her, we share a room, but there has got to be privacy.
Privacy? That poor girl's stuck in there with you doing a 600-pound strip tease every day. Also, isn't that oxygen tube supposed to be clear? I don't think it's supposed to be dookie brown.
And she knows that I'm embarrassed. She knows I am.
It's embarrassing.
I don't want her to think I'm a monster. But anybody who's ever known me has known I was clean, nice clothes, pretty hair, pretty nails. And I don't barely do makeup no more. I don't fix my hair no more.
Okay, look, is it gonna be upsetting to see yourself in the mirror? Sure. Are people gonna look at you some kind of way? Yeah. They're gonna be like, hey, look at Jabba the Gut. Like, that, people will look at you all kinds of ways. It's up to you, just kind of not let it bother you. You gotta worry about you, and now you gotta worry about a kid.
I can't wear pants. I can't wear underwear. I used
Free
to wear
balling.
1X. Now I wear a 9X.
I'm gonna need you to prove that you fit into a 1X, because I was a damn elementary schooler when I had a 1X last. And go to 9X, I only made it to 6, and she can't be much more than me.
And I've not put a pair of shoes on my feet in 2.5 years.
Barefoot
And
bariatrics.
this oxygen, I hate it. But I have to have it 24/7. A few weeks ago, I tried to go without it. It was not good. My head felt like it was gonna explode. So now I don't care. This is it.
Doesn't feel good, but also, did you guys see how her thighs are? Her thighs are kind of making it clap. That can't be like exactly that can't feel good. It's gotta be painful for that too.
And as hard as it is for me to sit at a kitchen table, I do it because I want Lacey to have a normalcy. So
Don't lie to me. We've sat at so many kitchen tables. What are you talking about?
we'll go in there and I cook breakfast.
Would you help me get my skillet out?
Yeah.
If I can't reach something, she reaches it. She loves cooking. And of course, with me needing help, it works out perfect.
She's training a chef. That's basically what she's saying here. Also, those like frozen sausage patties, kind of gross.
My Aunt Angela means a lot to me because she takes care of me. I help make dinner sometimes because I want to support her.
My favorite thing in the morning is sausage and cheesy eggs.
You sure you're gonna eat all that?
Yep.
Food means comfort. And when I put a piece of food in my mouth, I feel relaxed.
Look, if food meant comfort, you wouldn't be sitting here talking about how painful it is and how the first thing in the morning you love to wake up and do a Jimmy Dean jerk. Like, come on, lady.
I literally eat to feel good. I eat all the time.
No kidding.
When I eat, I literally do feel a warm feeling in my body that says it's gonna be okay. And God, when I get done eating, there's times I get upset.
Was that Aunt Stacy? Come on in, we're in here, hon.
You can't cry because you put extra cheese on it. You're gonna just have to be like, hey, I've done this. I have to figure out how to get out of this. And until you do that, ain't nobody going anywhere.
But then Lacey's Aunt Stacy takes her to school.
All right, I see Ange.
Bye, hun.
Bye.
And while she's at school, I'll eat nonstop.
So that was the, like, pregame meal till we shipped her off and she didn't see you going all Reese's Recess?
I have 2 kids.
Huh.
My daughter's name is Andrea. Andrea and her daughter, my granddaughter, will bring me what I want.
Hi, Nana.
Hi!
Look, these are my
What you got? Hi, guys!
Oh my God, you got a grand slam granddaughter bringing you food. This is crazy. How many Cokes do you need? It looks like they got stuff from 2 different places too. She's got a Happy Meal, and I haven't seen her smile like that yet. She just got all kinds of joy in her.
And buy once.
My mom will ask me to pick her up fast food. She's become completely housebound. She can barely cook. With her lymphedema, I understand that she cannot do that no more. So I just want to pick up the slack.
Okay, that's a Baconator. I'm going to give her a pass on that because those kind of got me going a little bit too. Baconators are good, man. It's been forever since I had one of those puppies.
That's kind of our thing. Me, Andrea, Emma, we eat lunch together, play games. I don't want to be in this bed, but I can't do nothing about it.
Could have fooled me. I had no idea lunch was your thing. I thought it was lacrosse.
My mom has a problem with food. It's a hard situation. I feel like she is using food as a comfort because she is going through so much pain.
I would eat fast food every day if I could.
If you could. Come on. We know you are. I did it, man. I was at Burger King just about every day. And I might lie about it a little bit. I still think I'm partially in denial. But I'm realizing more and more just how bad I ate the longer I diet.
It's my favorite thing in the world.
I give her hugs.
Thank you so
Love
much.
you.
But I have let food steal my life.
My Nana.
Thank you, guys. It's just not human to be this fat. I'm not human. I'm a monster. I hate it. I never thought my life would get this way.
She keeps using that monster word. I'm taking a little offense to that. Because, no, we're not all monsters. We're just dormant muscle, baby. It's not all monsters, ball, and beefcakes over here. Like, that's not how it works. But you probably could slow down on the triple stacker patties after the 8 sausage patties. Kitty.
My entire life I've been obese.
Me too. Also, that little rat thing looks like it's seen some stuff. That thing looks traumatized.
Growing up, we always ate good dinners, but they were not healthy. Pizza, hoagies, cheeseburgers. But my weight never seemed to be a problem back then. I just knew my mom didn't like it. I felt like she was embarrassed because of me being fat. And
I've thought about this a lot. Because me and my 2 brothers are fat. I was like, was my mom ever embarrassed? She never really gave me that vibe. So if she felt that way, it's kind of sad for a little kid to feel that way. I didn't really think about that till I was an adult, man. I was in my happy little bliss world.
I did not feel loved by my mother. We
Aw.
just did not have a mom-daughter connection. I wish my mom and me could have had more. I do remember being in middle school. I was weighing 150 pounds.
Lightweight. I was 220 in 7th grade and already 6'1". I was a full-grown ass man at that point.
Now, going into my teen years, every year it seemed like I was heavier and heavier. And by time graduation come around, I was over 200 pounds.
This lady's making me so mad. Maybe she was a 1X, man. I was probably, I don't know my weight at that point. Clipping 4.
Out of high school, I just went right on to having my own place, my own car. I had my own job. Life just went normal. When I was 20, that's when I met my husband, Andrea's dad, Jose.
And you married the Tiger King. Except this, I mean, I guess, yeah, this guy does like 400-pound kitty cat. Joe Exotic, watch out, this guy's coming in for the kill.
And we had a good life. I knew he wasn't good enough for my mom because he's a Mexican. And when Andrea was 7 months old, I cheated on him, and then he left, and he stayed gone for years. I did.
Excuse me, you did what to the Tiger King? Oh my god, I was not expecting it to go that direction. She's just gonna throw out blatant racism here.
Not want her to lose her dad. I take all blame for all that. And that's when I became a single mom. I started tending bar, and I met Daryl when I was 24, and that's when I got pregnant with my son Christopher.
Oh no, she took way more than last call then. Okay, something's going on here. She's getting a little saucy, cheating on her husbands and then going tending bar and taking shots, I guess.
After he was born, I put on a lot of weight. I was 300 easy, and that was at age 26. I was with Daryl for about 5 years. He was an alcoholic, and he was...
I don't even understand why this lady's on the show. 25, I figured I was 509. What the hell is this woman doing? She's really slow playing us all, blue balling me on the weight.
By age 28, I was the heaviest I had been in my life. I hit 400. Then that's when I decided to get that surgery. I thought Daryl would treat me better if I had the weight loss surgery. I was wrong.
That's not how that works. If he's gonna put hands on you, do all that, it's just gonna get worse and worse. But damn, 400 that late? I was a teen.
The day I came home from the hospital of having weight loss surgery, Daryl left me a Dear John letter and left. That was the end of me and Daryl, but I was losing weight. I lost about 150 pounds when I got my gastric bypass surgery, and I started partying.
That's all you lost? Cause I'll talk to people out in public and they'll ask me how much have you lost. I'm like, yeah, 342. They're like, oh yeah, I had the surgery. And then I look at them and I'm like, damn, this lady's clipping like 4. What happened? And I don't say it that way, but I'm just like, oh yeah, congratulations. But a lot of people mess it up from there. It looks like this one didn't go that well.
So I always had a babysitter. My kids were never ever alone. And I never went out till the kids went to bed. But it was more or less going out every night. I started putting on weight slowly. That's when I met somebody named Eric. We went to these dance parties and BBW parties for big, beautiful women.
Oh my god, she found the fruit roll-up freaks. That's what made her bigger. Guys wanted to do a little something with fruit by the foot. Well, probably not by the foot. I'm gonna guess it's fruit roll-ups. Maybe a little fruit chew thingy. I don't think they're packing fruit by the foots or nothing.
That's when I was waking up hungover, waking up late. But to me, I didn't have a problem. And then right there is when it happened. I stayed drunk one weekend. My neighbor come over to watch the kids. And I remember this. He kept asking me to pay him ahead of time instead of when I got home. And I didn't think nothing of it.
I would think something of that. Isn't that not how it works? Babysitting, you pay after. You probably leave money for food so they could order a pizza or something, but she knows a thing or two about that at this point.
I went out that night, and the next morning, somebody's blowing up my phone saying the babysitter, what's his name, had left, and my kids were alone. And somebody called the cops. The cops called my mom, and then mom took the kids to her house.
You were too busy partying to parent? Oh, good God, lady, you're tripping.
The next day, they were like, you've got child endangerment charges against you. And my mom was letting it stay that way. And I'm like, why aren't you more on my side? And she wasn't. She's like, I'm on the kid's side. I remember going to like an emergency court hearing a week later. She could have let me have him, but she didn't. She wanted to keep Andrea.
I don't think there's anything wrong with saying you're on the kid's side, but Typically, parents will side with you. You have to really be messing up for them not to, or your mom want a second go at a daughter.
I couldn't have the kids seeing their mom going wild and disappearing and say, I'm going to the store and not come back for days, and, you know, being dropped off at this babysitter or that babysitter. I want them to have structure.
Okay.
So my mom had Andrea, Daryl had Christopher, and I lost my mind, I guess. I tried to take my life. I spent 30 days in the Middletown psych ward.
That's really sad. I wouldn't ever want to hear something like that, but it's not the end of the world. Your mother has the kids. It's not like you lost them to the system. I'm sure you could get her back from your mother, but making that decision, a permanent decision for something that's fixable, ain't gonna work in your favor. I'd never say. Never make that decision. It's never worth it.
The day I left, I checked myself into a rehab. 3 months I was in rehab. But I was
Okay.
still gaining weight though. We were eating a lot. When I got out of rehab, I was 35 years old, weighing almost 400 pounds. But I went to live with my mom so I could be with Andrea. But even though I got to live with my daughter again, that did more damage to me than anything. Because
Did anything not at this point? Like, no matter what, I could ask any mother watching this right now. You're going to have to stay strong for your kids. There's going to be ups and downs, and you're going to have to just soldier through, put on a happy face, and make that kid's life great. So if you don't think you had a great childhood, why would you ever neglect your daughter and showing them love just because you were more worried about partying? Maybe I'm misreading this. You ladies can tell me in the comments.
Andrea looked at my mom as her mom. So here I am, getting fat again, drinking again, living in a house where somebody else is being my kid's mom. That's when I became 500 pounds. Then afterwards, Christopher.
It's kind of funny. She's got a berries and banana smoothie thing hanging on the door. How many times have you been there, lady?
His dad died, and I got Christopher. So
Aw.
me and Christopher moved out. Right when that happened, I started getting these lymphedema masses on my leg. Next thing you know, I'm hardly able to walk. I stopped working, and now I'm 44 years old and weigh at least 600 pounds.
The lymphedema only form once you hit a certain weight. I think your body doesn't know what to do with the fat, so I don't really think that's a good excuse for you not walking. I'm gonna imagine you started to give up long before it got to that point.
Now I'm a grandmother and I'm ashamed of my weight, and I'm obese and I'm nasty. And the only time I leave the house is to go grocery shopping.
Why not? Grocery store. Disneyland for fatties. It's our favorite damn place. But also, I just found out I need to be, I think, 246 to officially no longer be obese. So I am, what is that, 17 pounds away? My BMI is at 32 right now. Could you imagine that? Starting at 73.8? I'm pumped about that.
But I don't fit behind the wheel in my van anymore. Only way I can fit in a vehicle is if my son Christopher drives and I get in the passenger. So if it wasn't for Christopher taking me, I couldn't go.
Or you slap some olive oil on that belly and slip and slide right in that sucker. I had a bruised belly from wedging in so many times by like steering wheel. I used to slam my head against the top and just kind of wedge in that puppy. Somebody's eating the car.
I bring my mom to the grocery store whenever she asks.
At least there's not many people here. Just get the biggest cart they got.
No, Mom. I was gonna get you one with a little kitty thing up top so you could kick back in that puppy. Of course he knows to get the supersized cart.
On one hand, I realize whenever I get her snacks, it's definitely not helping. On the other hand, she wishes she could go out and do normal stuff with me, so I'm happy helping her out.
Okay. Good son, I guess.
I have not wanted to be in public for the past 4 years. 80% of the time my groceries are delivered. I don't want to embarrass my son. I put my son through enough.
It's embarrassing. You don't want people to see you. You kind of hide away, but you should get over that because you're not going to get anywhere with that mentality. I just kind of think the F on mentality is the best, so you should walk out the door and think, man, I'm awesome. Like, that's what you should think every day, I think. At least that's my advice to people.
No.
I'm awesome. And fat.
You're gonna have to push me.
When we get too fat and do burnouts on the ramp, oh my god. Maybe they kept that there to keep 600-pounders from storming the castle. They know they'll run out of all the sweets.
Get two.
Is that diet?
I'm getting them both.
Okay.
No kidding.
These.
In the past, I would start kind of dogging my mom for eating so much all the time, but it reaches a point where you kind of give up on it. So
I guarantee he thinks it's in one ear, out the other, so he just doesn't want to bother. But she's also not going to make any changes until somebody pretty much forces her.
I really don't complain too much anymore whenever we go grocery shopping.
Ooh,
Because
cheesecake.
I definitely do feel guilty if I argue with her about what she should eat.
Don't say a word. I want some of the ones with chocolate and peanut butter. I always get cupcakes and cookies. I want candy bars, and I always have some ice cream because I'm addicted to sweets.
Does any one of us kind of bat an eyebrow at that one? I also don't think this guy's necessarily fighting you every time you want a Carmelo.
And if we don't have it in the house, I get mad. Christopher, he don't want me to eat bad stuff. But I'm an adult. You can't tell me no. And I don't think there's one person that, unless you've been exactly like me.
I didn't curse anybody out for cupcakes. I don't know what she's talking about.
You will never in this world understand. You don't wake up in the morning and you don't say, I want to be fat. It's not fun. It's not good. And
Nobody said we're going to calorie carnival or anything. Nobody's exactly pumped to wake up and go, yeah, baby, we cracked 6 today. I'm going for 7. So these numbers look a little... Well, I've said I'm going for 700, so my numbers look a little better. So subscribe. I'll go for 700 and do it all over again.
just want it to end. I'm at the point, I will not last that much longer. And I want to be there for Andrea and Emma and Lacey.
How much does it make you guys mad to see somebody say that while they are just like artery clogging, like so much cheese, and they're like, I want to be there, but then you see the cheese pool and you're like, damn, no you don't.
If I don't get help, I'm going to eat myself to death. Just me losing the mobility that I've lost, the pain that I go through. I know I'll be dead next year. I have no idea how I'm still alive today.
That's a hell of a way to put it. Okay, you've taken on the responsibility of raising this kid. So if you're talking like that, I'm gonna need some action, sweetheart.
My biggest fear is her health issues. That would just break my heart if I lost my sis. She's too young for that in my eyes.
When you want to pick out the ice creams for us?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Thank you.
It's either now or never. It is. So I have a chance if I do it right now. If I wait 6 months, if I wait a year, it's not gonna happen.
Okay, at least she's aware of that, but I always say, the only hole you can't dig yourself out of is the grave, so if you really want this, you've got it. Like, nobody can stop you but you. You are your own worst enemy when it comes to weight loss.
So this is it. Like, this is it. If I don't do this right now, then just sign my death certificate. Because
You can't even say that while you're deep-throating a drumstick. Like, oh my god.
I'm done. I'm done. All the money on my credit card and make funeral arrangements. So I'll be doing one or the other this week.
Stella.
Mom,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
Watching the girls play outside.
Sounds like she's getting fried, man. Her voice is a little shaky.
Oh, are you sure you guys can't help me?
Angel, we cannot do it. Your dad cannot travel. There's just no way.
I just don't know what I'm gonna do.
I mean, you could start doing that little good old Hershey's hitchhiking here or something. You're gonna have to make it to Doctor Now somehow. You're kind of at your wit's end or the end of your rope at this point.
Talk to Donnie and Jane. Donnie said he would help you as much as he could.
Oh, let me call Jade.
Donnie the driver.
You have reached the voicemail box.
Hey, Aunt Jade and Uncle Donnie. We're just having a hard time finding a way to Texas. I know you've helped me. You've done everything, and I appreciate.
Okay, so they knew she was about to call, and they put that sucker on Do Not Disturb. Angela's gonna call to get a straight-up ride to Texas, and we do everything for her, so she's definitely calling us with some tears.
Appreciate it. I don't know. Call me later when we can talk. Love you. Bye.
Love you too.
I don't know why I thought this was gonna be easy. Nothing in life is easy. There's one person that might be able to help me, but I'm scared to ask. Eric is an ex-boyfriend, and Eric is a very kind-hearted person.
Oh my god, we got the nice guy coming in here to be like her driver too now. What if he's such a nice guy, why is he the ex-boyfriend? I would think you could use a nice guy in your life from the sound of things.
He went his way, I went my way, but we always remained friends. He is a last resort, but Eric's coming over and maybe going to be driving me. Come in. Oh my gosh.
Hey Eric, you're the last resort, I'm telling.
Hello.
How's my girl?
Good, how you doing?
All right.
You came quick. Man.
That's what she said. But also, I mean, come on. She set that one up. Come on,
Man, you
guys.
smell good.
Don't I always?
What are you wearing?
Your
You
favorite?
can scoot that any which way and sit down in the recliner. We're there wherever. What's new?
Oh, coming to see you.
Oh man, there's doo-doo on that chair. Did you see that? There's a reason he sat on the very tippy tip of that chair. Somebody barebacked the lazy boy. They leakied the lazy boy.
Well, so basically, I finally got the okay to see the doctor. And, I don't want to cry. So, but I have to go to Texas. He's in Texas. But I have nobody to take me. So,
I wouldn't be smiling too much, Eric. That's a hell of a road trip from Ohio. You're about to get roped into it too, because I can already tell this guy's too nice. He's a damn pushover.
basically want to know if you'll take me to Texas.
Yep.
And it's not just driving. I have to put a mattress in the back of a minivan because my legs have to stay up. I cannot have them bent more than like 15 minutes.
So let me get this straight. Your ex-boyfriend, it's not just driving. There's going to be a mattress in the back of the car, and your legs have to be up in the air. That joke writes itself. I don't have to say anything to that.
So I have to have my legs straight, and I've got to be on my side off and on. It's just going to be a weird road trip. It won't be like the olden days at all. But you are my last hope. I have nothing else, nobody else. So, do you want to go on a road trip, Eric? And I'm really thinking about you because you're a Cowboys fan.
That's true.
She's doing it for you. There's no ulterior motive. There's nothing about her saving her life. This is all for you because you like the damn Cowboys.
Never been there. Let's do it.
You sure?
It's been 10 years. Don't matter if it was 20. I'd still do it for you.
I appreciate it.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's hit the road, lover boy lumberjack. Let's get going.
Just need driver, friend, somebody to talk to, listen to me, whine, cry, laugh.
Just like the old days.
Just like the old. Hey, not really. And I'm going to say we can be on the road by 5.
I can do whatever.
Okay.
I just got.
Wow, this guy doesn't have any. I mean, I guess he don't have a whole lot going on if he's just like, hey, I could be in the car in 30 minutes. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. Let's get going, lady.
Gotta go pack, and I'll just wait for your call.
All right, hon, give me a hug. I'll let
right,
you
baby.
go. Thank you so much.
Yeah, ain't gonna be no problem.
Keep that cologne.
Oh, well, it's the stuff he picked out.
I don't feel good at all. I feel like I'm about 100 pounds heavier. I feel like my legs won't go together.
You better hope not, but I didn't think they would go together in the first place. But those cheese danishes, boy, are they freaking good, man. That thing's bringing back memories.
I feel like I ate all night long and partied, and I don't feel good.
Did you?
I just don't know. Or honestly, the bed could have been the way I slept. I didn't even get a good hot shower this morning.
Eric, you dog, you. She didn't sleep at all last night. Could have been the bed. Okay, I see you, lover boy. You're sneaking back up in here.
Plan today is just stay on the road as much as possible, go as fast as possible safely, and get it done and over with. I lost my excitement, so I'm hoping I get it back.
You got it?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I just started hurting really bad.
You better get pumped up real quick for Doctor now, because I'm going to need some of this excitement, because you've been super happy about the granddaughter bringing you food, the grocery store, and now you better get pumped up for Doctor now. I'm going to need you to turn it all around at this point.
Usually, if I'm on my left side, I can lift my mass up, and I'm comfortable. And today, it's 10 times worse. It's huge. It's burning. I don't want it to be a rough ride. I just think it's going to be. And I'm trying not to be bitchy towards Eric, but I feel bitchy.
Let's not take it out on the nice guy that uprooted his life and is taking us to friggin' Houston.
As soon as I got here, my stomach is swollen, my leg is burning huge, and now I feel like I'm dying. I feel worse than I felt this entire trip.
I mean, yeah, you're gonna swell in the car. People won't even believe that, but you can feel it coming. But once you sit in the car about an hour or two, especially if you have some kind of back pain, like your legs will start to swell and you'll feel it coming on. So she might not be lying about that. But if she's gonna blame like anything she weighs on that, I'm gonna call BS.
Angela's ability to walk. She has a hard time. I can see that she needs help. In my opinion, she should probably have one of them step walker things, you know, just for balance, but...
Probably.
Oh, okay, I'll hit the wall.
Also, she's got the smallest damn ankles for somebody that's talking about swelling and stuff. My things would balloon up like crazy.
She's doing it, so I can't tell her she can't, because she is. But she's having a hard time right now. Let me go first.
You go. Okay. Oh, no.
What?
It's not a handicap.
Oh, she said it was.
No.
Well, that's kind of upsetting after all that walking, but she'd probably be struggling a little less if she didn't have that second cheese Danish.
There's no possible way. None. It's just a regular full-size bathtub. Let me go ask him about it?
Yeah.
Okay.
The first thing I seen was the bathtub.
I think she might kind of be able to do the bathtub. She does that little split move in the thing. Like, she might be able to pull it off.
It's not a roll-in shower. How you want them to get in that shower? Do wheelies? I mean, come on. I'm just really pissed. There's not even a handicap seat in there. A lot of people think that's minor. It's not. When you're
I think it's minor, but I don't think she really needs to take it out on Eric, too. I mean, he's being pretty helpful. He's being a nice guy.
You're driving this in the van with blankets tucked up under your folds and your...
You gotta lift the toilet seat before you do that, lady.
mess. You are sweaty. I don't care if it's AC. You want to be clean and you don't feel clean. A person my size, I don't care how much you clean, you're dirty.
True.
This is not a handicap room.
That's probably upsetting, but it'll get fixed. Don't worry.
What in the world could they even be thinking?
Okay, on.
Huh?
I got the keys to the other room. It's a king size with a bed, a mattress. Or
Would you
pillow.
grab that chair? I'm gonna have to use it as like a walker.
You're gonna walk?
I'm gonna.
You dirty dog. I peeped game because you had 2 beds and now you're going to 1. I can call you out in a second, Eric. I'm on to you, buddy.
Try to walk.
That'll work.
Eric went down the hall and got a new room, but it's down the hall some. I'm really worried about walking.
They go at a slower pace.
Did you really have to caution her pace here? We used to do chair races in like middle school.
I'm really hungry. I just want to eat and lay down.
Oh, damn it.
You need a break?
No, just let's go.
We're almost there.
I'm gonna call it right now. I think this episode's a disaster. We're already 36 minutes in. She's not there. That's usually not a good sign.
I mean, if I am being a bitch, just tell me. Now, Eric, just call me a bitch.
No. Relax, honey, you're fine.
You're there, relax. Also, he's a really, really nice guy. Because I probably would have said, you hoof it down there to reception and get this fixed.
I'm sorry. I am not snapping at you, I promise.
Not being snippy.
Don't be setting it all romantic. I want to.
You can't say don't make it romantic and then play with the front butt. Oh, man.
Doctor, now my mass, because of this mass is why I can't move. And I'm actually scared. For some reason, he wouldn't be able to help me. And he's gonna say either lose weight or die.
Good morning, a moment.
Number 2 with cheese?
Number 2,
I need a number 2 with cheese.
no onion.
And no onion?
All right, anything else?
No, that'll be all.
2137 at your second window.
Thank you.
Of course, we hit Texas, so we're going to stop at Whataburger. These burgers are huge, too, and I also think Whataburger is mid. I've seen you guys fight with me in the comments about this. It's not my favorite.
I'm seeing Doctor now for the first time in a couple hours. So I feel very nervous. In the thought of starting a diet, of course, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I ain't gonna be eating good again.
I'm gonna pull up here and stop.
Okay.
That kind of is what we think. Like, we got to get it all in now. They're taking it from us. We got to eat it all.
Here, be careful, it's hot.
Wow, that's a huge burger. That's like a 5-pound burger.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm allowing myself this cheat meal one last time.
It better be the last one, because I said that a couple 100 times, so it better be.
It's really good. This is a good burger. Ready?
Yep. You all right? I don't like seeing you get upset.
I just don't like it. Honestly, that makes me mad at me.
You know, you are a lot older than when we dated, so you really are, like, risk a heart attack now, so.
Are you really going to talk about his heart health? You've got to be effing kidding me, lady. Our heart's been put through the damn decathlon. Like, that thing's ready to blow up any minute.
Gotta take it easy, buddy. We're almost in Houston, Texas, so I am getting really nervous.
How many of you would say you need to take it easy while you're 600 pounds? You'd be offended, right? If I was 600 pounds and I said, you guys need to take it easy, huh? While I'm shoveling French fries, you'd be a little mad.
Here's the test. I feel very nervous about meeting Dr. Now.
Go at your pace.
I know. My biggest fear, I think, would be Dr. Now just saying that for some reason he wouldn't be able to help me.
Angela?
That surgeon, or that stallion of a surgeon, never says such a thing. He saves every 600-pounder.
Since I went to the doctor a few months ago, weighing 550, I hope the scale don't say no more. I don't think it'll say any less either.
Yeah, you got that.
Probably a good guess, but also 550 a couple months ago, so keep that in mind when we see this number, because I have put on 60 pounds in 2 months before. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying it might have happened.
So I'm nervous wreck. I feel very nervous. I'm about to find out what I weighed. I just hope it's not a huge number.
Wow, I guess that's why, like, Whataburger's not on Weight Watchers, is it? 608? Damn. She almost gained 60 in a couple months. I did in 2. Catch up, lady.
I'm shocked. I'm very surprised. No human being should weigh 600 pounds, and I'm over it. It absolutely scares me to death because that's not normal. Your heart is not supposed to take weight like that.
Nothing about me is normal. I'm special, but I was up there too, lady. We are supersized humans.
So I think he's gonna tell me either you're gonna lose it or you're gonna die soon. Because nobody can live this much longer at that weight. So
True.
I'm nervous wreck.
Nervous for
Hello.
nachos.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm Dr. Nazardin.
I'm Angela.
Nice to meet you.
I'm
You
Eric.
too, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
So, who's Eric?
He's a good friend.
All
A little bit better than a friend. We just shared a king size last night. You forget about
a
that?
good friend, huh?
It's Dr. Now.
All
We're all
right.
good friends.
So he came over there and got you?
Yes.
There you call it. There you call it a real good friend. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here and you made it safe. So you're here to get help with your weight. And today you're 608.
Yes.
And it says here you already had weight loss surgery in 2002.
Yes, sir.
And
Ouch. That's going to be a point against you. Doctor Now can do something with that, but that's definitely a point against you. You failed once. It's not
at
good.
that time, how much you weighed?
I was up to 375 and I lost 100 pounds.
You were 375?
Yes.
Well, you obviously started to gain again. But this time, you passed 375, you didn't stop there, you go all the way to over 600 pounds.
What gave me up, Doctor Now? I was undercover. I didn't know you'd be able to figure this out.
So,
Unfortunately.
how did that happen? Tell me what's going on with your eating habits.
Just eating. Just I eat. And basically, I think feeling sorry for myself because I can't move around. I used lymphedema as an excuse on my leg. So when I started not moving around, I just eat. And I eat the wrong stuff, and I eat a lot of it.
Okay, points for her for realizing it's just an excuse and it's something you're going to have to overcome.
So you just like eating a lot, feel sorry for yourself, and can't move. 3 different excuses that all have nothing to do with why you're over 600 pounds. Especially since lymphedema doesn't develop until you already gained significant amount of weight. So
I wonder what Doctor Now would say to me if I tell him somebody that I got in an argument with cursed me. Did a little bit of black magic on my belly or something. I wonder if he'd take that. I don't think he would.
So none of that make any sense. And, you know, for your height, 608 is very dangerous weight.
Yes.
And you already had the weight loss surgery and nothing has worked and you haven't changed your eating habit. So we have really bad situation with you because the real answer to my question, why you're over 600, is that you've been hoping for some sort of magic solution. Why?
I'll take a little bit of magic. I just told you I got hocus pocus to hefty. Like, that definitely happened. I am not taking any other excuse for it. That's what happened to me.
Keep doing whatever you want. And having failed weight loss surgery once already is a sign that you're likely going to continue that behavior. So tell me what's going to be different this time.
When I got that surgery, I had like so many life changes happen. My husband leave me. I lost all that weight, and all of a sudden people paying attention to me.
Okay, your husband leaves you, you get like some revenge weight loss. The best way to get over one guy is to get under another. I've heard that saying before from some women.
I was running a business. In 1 year, I was bombarded. And basically, I didn't have no control.
This is just more excuses because you're saying you went back to overeating because life got hard and stressful. That's never going to change. That's part of life. So I still have the same question. What's going to be any different this time if you have weight loss surgery?
I'm just done.
Here comes the waterworks, but everybody knows life's a little less hard at Hardee's, I guess. For some people cope with food. That's very real.
So, like, I really want to lose it now. Because I'm going to be dead next year. I know I am.
Damn.
I just know it. I cannot live like this. No more. And I have a granddaughter that's 3. And she has got to have me. So I have to be around. There's no choice.
Okay, but you literally made your granddaughter like your Wendy's Baconator fetcher, okay? I saw you do that earlier. Don't be sitting here telling me how you got to make better choices for her. You had her with doing deliveries.
I'm not doubting your desire to lose weight. What I'm concerned about is whether you're going to be willing to do what you need to make that change instead of continuing to make excuses. And everything you're saying, I have heard it before from patients who tell me the same thing while crying. But they still refuse to take responsibility for their choices. But
The responsibility's the hard part, though. Everything else kind of fall into place, but once you take responsibility for what you've done to yourself, I feel like it gets a lot easier. It's a lot of less excuses and lies and things like
you
that.
say you're ready, then what is your motivation? And what are your goals with weight loss surgery this time?
I want to be healthy, and I want to be able to walk. To be honest, everybody keeps saying, what do you want to lose? There's not a number. I want to be able to pick up my baby granddaughter, go to the zoo, walk the entire zoo, not sit once. I want to be able to breathe. I want this out of my face.
You know how big a damn zoo is? You're gonna have to lose a big number. 'Cause zoos are huge. You know how hard it'd be to walk around that and not sit down? Skinny people sit down.
And I just want life back. I'm 44, and I can't believe I've taken advantage of everything. And I don't think it's too late for me.
It's never too late to try to save your life. But do you want all that enough this time to actually do what you need this time?
Yes.
Okay, then here's what we can do. I'm going to start you on a 1,200 calorie a day diet, and you can change your eating habit.
Yes.
You only eat it 3 times a day. You only eat high protein, no carbs, and you stick to it completely. You got it?
Yes, sir.
I kind of like that Doctor Now said that. He's a very motivating man in his own way. Like, some people don't deal with it well because he's so blunt, but I really think that he does a lot more good than negative for people. But you kind of got to finesse with that because certain people take advice certain ways. I'm a very blunt person. I'll tell it to your face.
And I also want you to start exercising at least 1 hour a day. 30 minutes in the morning and 30 minutes at night. And no using your lymphedema as an excuse, okay?
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a very easy weight loss goal to hit. In 2 months, I want you to lose 40 pounds. If you stick to the diet, you easily lose 3 times that. So this is a very easy goal I'm giving you.
Okay, 40 pounds in 2 months. He's been way stricter than that. What gave this lady the easy button? I haven't seen him be that damn nice to anyone. 20 pounds a month, lady? You better take that and run. That's the first offer. Deal. Deal or no deal? Deal. You're taking that one.
And there should be no problem if you're as ready to do this as you claim.
Moving that far, leaving my family. But this is my last chance. If I die tomorrow, I die trying. Because I will do what Dr. Now says. And I will go home, I will lose the weight, I'll look for a place to live, come back, move here, and get my life back together.
Right now, she's literally saying everything I want to hear her say, so maybe this will be successful. Maybe she's not just tricking me right now. but we're getting pretty damn late in the episode for it to be successful. Let's call a spade, guys.
Right now, I really am enjoying the diet. I can't really gripe about it. Yes or no to feta?
No.
Are we buying that? Because nobody enjoys a diet. You'll get used to it eventually, but I've never heard somebody say off the bat, man, this salad is definitely wrecking that Whataburger I had. I don't think it works that way.
How long is it gonna last? I hope to God it lasts a long time. And you know what? The salad thing, it was tiring day 3. But then I had no idea. There's 0-calorie barbecue sauce.
But there's got to be something in that. I'm not buying it's just 0 calories.
There is a lot of stuff out there that I never even knew that you could have, and it's 0 calories. I do not at all feel myself being drawn back to the bad eating habits at all.
Willpower of fire, guys. She's ready to go. She might just be the biggest success story yet as far as the way this is going. Salad, she's set. She's 0-calorie barbecue sauce. Sign me up.
Dieting's not fun. I've dieted my whole life off and on, but this time around, it kinda is fun. You get 2 whole tablespoons, which is a lot, only 10 calories. See how many calories is in your ranch.
130. That's the great value, and it's like 2 tablespoons probably.
How many?
I feel fat.
How many?
130.
Oh my gosh! It's a challenge. But this is like, okay, Angela, either you need to do this now, or I'm going to call a funeral home and make my own arrangements.
That's about as real as you can get with yourself, saying something like that and knowing it's got to that point.
So, Dr. Now wants me at $199. Do you think I'll be able to do it?
Want me to be honest?
Be honest.
No.
Now, tell me why. What do you think my biggest setback would be?
Food?
Candy.
Candy?
But otherwise, I think you will.
I have seen her shopping cart. Candy definitely is her weakness, but who's to say she doesn't work past that?
We shall see.
Sure.
I am on this weight loss journey for Emma Jean New, my grandbaby. Also for Lacey.
I was gonna say, what's Lacey? Chopped liver? Come on.
Lacey needs somebody, when there's a dance at school, she needs a female role model to take her to the mall, to go shopping for that dress. She needs somebody more than just somebody who keeps her safe, warm, and fed and clothed.
If I have a daughter, I don't think she's ever going to ask me to do something like that, because I will start asking the people that works there if they have it in my size or if they have it in this. I will embarrass somebody real fast because I just don't have much shame.
Honestly, I would not do this for myself. Is it worth giving up my family and my granddaughter just to have a doctor look at my numbers every 2 weeks? No, it's not. But if he sees them numbers and says, you know what, you're doing your thing and we can take off some of them masses.
That would be a lifesaver for her because they are pretty bad, and if she starts taking off the weight, she'll get rid of those, and that's a lot of weight right there in and of itself.
I hope that's what happens.
Angela missed her last appointment with Dr. Now because she felt she needed more time, I guess.
Things recently have been basically just a lot of stress. There's been a lot of family stuff going on, but diet-wise, been good. But
What the hell is that? You hit the chicken with the secret sauce? I'm not going to tell you what I think it looks like. Is that like, I don't know, Miracle Whip, something?
as far as my health has been better. Been just looking for places in Houston. I personally, I'm not excited about this. You know, so many states away. I feel like I've lost most of my motivation.
Oh my god, we just started. She was so pumped up for the diet, damn it. How did this go downhill this fast?
3 months ago, I was very excited. Like, I probably would have stayed in Texas. When I seen Dr. Now, I would have stayed probably. Now I'm the opposite. Main reason is family. Nobody's supporting me. Nobody's wanting me to do this. No, not even my daughter.
Man, this lady, for somebody that was going to give up the excuses, she runs right back to them real fast. Family. And she's got on makeup now. That's the first time she did that. Is that Eric? Nope.
Hi, baby. What are you guys up to?
I just cooked some pasta salad.
That's nice and not on my diet.
Yeah, sorry.
I just talked to Eric. He was like, you need to go to Texas.
Okay, so Eric is the positive influence here. Everyone else is the damn problem. We need to keep Eric.
I told him everybody else was against it.
No. Well, he doesn't see your progress every day.
What progress? Do we got the same damn eyes? I got 20/20, lady, and I'm still seeing some chub here with this vision.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. I'm going to talk to Dr. Now tomorrow. I'm going to tell him without family, I don't do good. Like,
Exactly. Show him like how well you're doing, and then tell him what you're doing. See if he wants you to make any changes, and he could give you a goal weight.
I did not know this lady was going to turn into voluptuous Vin Diesel at family. Family. I didn't see that one coming.
Explain to him that you just want to travel down there for each surgery, but keep your home here.
yeah. I'll talk to him and see. All right, well, I love you. Love you, Emma Jean.
Emma, Nana said bye. She said bye.
Bye.
The grandbaby is cute, but you want to live and be around for that grandbaby, or do you want to just sit here and pretend you're doing great? Because I don't think you are.
That is true. I've done this on my own. Nobody's been here. Why do I need to live in Texas? I don't understand why I have to live there to just diet. I can definitely tell that I'm losing weight. That's why I don't quit the diet part. But
Oh my god, she's making me dumber. I'm already stupid enough. Stop wasting my brain cells.
I did that here without Dr. Now. That's how I look at it. And that's how everybody in my family is in my ear. How did he help you lose that weight? There's no reason why I can't keep doing it on my own in Ohio. So,
Lady, you are so delusional, it's not even funny. It's not that he's like making you lose the weight. He's going to give you the tool to take it all off so it doesn't take you 2 decades. You don't got 2 decades to 2 pound a month this.
so I possibly will talk to him and ask him, why can I not lose weight here? I don't feel like I'm sabotaging myself at all, because if it was that, I would just quit. You know, I would do the real sabotage and I don't half-ass anything.
I've definitely sabotaged myself before, but she is doing it flawlessly. This is exactly how you do it. You pretend you're doing better than you are. It's been 3 months since Angela's first doctor appointment, where Dr. Now gave her a goal to lose 40 pounds in 2 months. She's a month late. Congratulations.
I'm calling Dr. Now today to check in with him because it's been 3 months since I had seen him.
Ooh, good luck with that x-ray fat vision. That man could see every single jiggle inch. He figures it out real quick.
I know he was wanting me to be there and I haven't, and so I need to tell him why I'm not there. I've been dragging my feet going to Houston. Number one, because the family don't want me to go. And of course that makes me feel good because they love me. Number two, I do think there's no need for me to live in Houston. Just
Okay, lady. I mean, I expected you to drag your feet somewhat. I didn't expect you to high step into the hospital or anything, right? But eventually you got to figure it out. I drug my feet a lot. I went up and down, up and down. My dieting sucked, okay? I was very lost, very confused. Well, not really. I just wasn't bought into it yet, but I get it now. It's a lifestyle change. Everything has to change. You can't stay in the same environment and around the same people and pretend you're doing good and you're really not.
To lose weight. It'd be different if I was there getting surgery and having to see the doctor, but I see no use in having to lift my life up and move there just to be on a diet. So I possibly will talk to him and ask him, why can I not come down there once a month to weigh in with him? In best case scenario, he says, you know what, there's a first time for everything. Let's try this out. You stay in Ohio and diet, but promise me when it's time to get any kind of surgery, then you have to live here for at least 6 weeks or whatever.
Good luck with that, because people that are doing a lot better than you have tried that, and he said no go. And I don't see you making that road trip every month. You're gonna flake.
Or you're not allowed to have surgery.
Angela,
Hi, Dr. Now. How are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
I'm doing good. Thank you for taking my call.
Well, what's going on with you? Because it's been over 3 months since I saw you, and you haven't been by for your second appointment. So what's
Had bad service, Doctor. Now somebody ran a car into the tower. The cell phone signal's been down. I lost your number. The cell phone caught on fire, and then my granddaughter flushed the new one. I couldn't recover the data.
going on?
I'm having problems trying to find a place to live there, and a lot of hesitation in regards to moving.
Hold on, Angela. You haven't even been back to show me you hit the goal I gave you. And you're already coming up with excuses and missing your appointment without us even hearing from you. So you need to decide if doing this and saving your life is important enough for you, and whether you want to be part of the program or you don't want to be part of the program.
I knew Dr. Now was not going to buy that excuse, not for a sec. Well, it's about moving. The guy from the two guys in the truck, they said they weren't having it. That's too damn far.
I do want to be part of the program.
Well, if you want to be part of the program, you need to keep your appointment and make sure that you show up. Instead of doing whatever you want, because you're not doing this on your timetable, that's not how it works. I gave you a goal of losing 40 pounds in 2 months. Yeah, it's a very easy goal, but not over 3 months. If you're actually sticking to diet for that long, I would expect to see more progress to prove to me you're making any level of changes that you need.
I told you. I know. With his eyes, somehow, there's got to be something with them damn glasses, right? Somehow they've got to be, measuring, double chin diameter or something. He's got to have, rigged glasses. This has got to be some go-go gadget of, the bulge.
So over 2 months, your goal would be 60 pounds.
I've lost over 70 pounds.
You're expecting you to just take your word for that?
Yes, sir.
So you've been able to go somewhere to weigh yourself? How do you know
I went to the grocery store and I pressed down on that vegetable scale and it said 70 pounds lighter.
what your weight is?
Not that I know what my weight is, but I can now fit in my van. I now don't sit in my bed. I now go walk, and I don't sit in my house. We go out and leave the house every day, and I wasn't able to do that. Now I can.
That's all great, but I don't think we can measure weight loss based on how we fit into vans.
So you're guessing you lost 70 pounds. I'm not sure how you can tell that without knowing your weight, but if you're confident you make that much progress, why couldn't you come and see us?
That's what I'm trying to do now.
But we haven't heard from you for 3 months. You haven't rescheduled or let us know anything.
That is a long time. I guess I did not realize that it's been that long.
Oh my god, now she doesn't have a damn calendar. What else could go wrong for this woman?
I need to get there, so I know.
So what's the hold up from coming down to Houston?
To be very honest, sir, the diet's not a problem. I feel great about dieting. I just feel like being close to the family is helping me with my diet. And I feel like me going to Houston alone by myself, I just think it wouldn't be good for me. I want to be your patient and I want to be in the program.
Where's the lover boy Eric? We could bring him anywhere. That guy's pretty much along for the damn ride. You could at least gave me something I would have bought, like gas prices are too damn high or something.
So I had thought it was not a good idea for me. Even though I want to do the dieting, I wish you would say there's a first time for everything. Lose the weight while you're there. And then if you ever do any type of skin surgery on me, then yes, I have to stay there like in a hotel for a month or so. But as far as moving all the way there just to be on my diet and to lose pounds, I wish you would say, let's do a first time for everything. And Angela, stay in Ohio and lose weight. Come see me once every 2 months.
Dr. Now's pretty serious about his aftercare. That's why he's not going with that. And I hope this lady opens up like a hot air balloon rental thing, because with all this hot air she's got, she could like make killer money on that.
So it sounds like you want to make your own program and just tell me how it's going to work. Because you're the exception to the thousands of people like you I have helped.
I mean, it is what it is.
If your family actually was helping you like you say, then you have lost the weight a long time ago. So what is the magic of staying with the same environment that got you to be 600 pounds?
Well, I've got a new grandbaby. I have a child that I took custody of. It's not.
You had that child last time. You still family and funnel caked it the whole way to 600. Like, come on, woman. Nobody's pretending that you're not throwing like funfetti parties at home.
Exactly the same environment.
Angela, if you could do it on your own, however you wanted it, then you would have never gotten over 600 pounds in the first place. And if you are losing weight now, which is seriously down, then you're not going to be able to maintain that on your own without proper tools and support. Losing weight for the short term versus the long term is a completely different process.
I think I'm going to take Dr. Now's word on this one. He's seen it all. He pretty much knows how much you have to change your lifestyle. I think I know how much you have to at this point to keep it off. I'm almost 3 years out of surgery. I haven't gained back a pound. I'm still pretty steadily losing. I know what it takes. I've seen a lot of other people go a year and start to gain. Even when I went and saw my surgeon, he was like, damn, most people have started gaining back something by now. I'm like, really? I don't want to do that.
And that's why you need to be in Houston. But we're not even to that point with you yet. Because before that's even an option, I need to see this isn't some game for you where you think you can manipulate me into giving you surgery. And that you're willing to put in the work to do this by losing the weight you need. So right now, you need to come back for follow-up appointment so we can do that.
Okay.
Can we barter a little bit, Doctor, now about this bariatrics? Because if I bring you a pound of fudge, what's the deal then? Because fudge is good.
That's understandable. Yes, I understand.
So you're going to do it or you're not going to do it?
I will do it. If you don't want, if you say no, Angela, you cannot be my patient and lose weight in Ohio, then I'll say, then I will move to Houston. Yes, I will do it.
Well, what you're asking me to do is basically you put you in an honor system where you monitor and motivate yourself when you already failed weight loss surgery once. In life,
I don't think anybody's trusting us for the hefty honor system. Once we've got the 600, that honor system's out the window.
Trauma pathology doesn't just go away overnight. And seeing as how you miss your appointment and you give me excuses, I think it is more likely you are lying to me right now. But if you want to prove me wrong, we're going to have to see you within a week, okay?
That's fine. You won't see me, but I understand. That's fine.
I think Dr. Now's at a loss for words. Like, I want to see you in a week. That's fine. We're just going to keep doing the honor system thing. I've lost 70 pounds. I weighed myself. The vegetable thing at the grocery store.
I've got something here that has to be handled.
So you get excuses for everything. This isn't a good situation with you at all. And I think the real matter is that you're trying to correct the fact that you haven't lost what you need. And you're pretending all these other issues are raising behind why you haven't come down. So what I'm going to do is reschedule your appointment for a month from now. But your weight loss goal to hit for then is 60 pounds now instead of 40.
It should be 80, though, because he's giving her a free month in here. I don't want any free months. This woman's lying to your face. I want you to put her through the ringer.
It's a very easy goal for you. And if you stick with diet, you should be able to lose more than that. But this gives you some time to get you up and get to where you need if you want to get serious now. But if not, and you play more games, then you won't have to worry about moving to Houston because the program won't be an option for you.
I mean, I've already heard how this lady talks about barbecue sauce, so it's like Monopoly Manwich. Like, I guarantee she is not losing what she says she's losing. She's pretty delusional, like, for sure. This might be the most delusional episode. That might be how I title this.
Okay, then I'll try. I'll let you know. I'll try.
Angela's next appointment with Dr. Now is scheduled for today, but she's been complaining that she's too sick to travel to Houston.
Today I had a doctor's appointment, but I missed it. How am I supposed to get to Houston when I'm sick? That's ridiculous.
I don't care if you friggin' airmail yourself. You just better get there somehow. Hot air balloon. Like I said, she just needs to get there. She is totally blowing him off, and Dr. Now's trying to help her. It's kind of annoying.
The odds are stacked against me. 100%. Getting the
Oh my god, there's a Powerade piss jug. Why didn't you move that? The camera crew's right there.
Houston was getting impossible. I feel more like going to an emergency room. Yeah, where was you at? Do you think you could drive me to the ER? So Dr. Now sees I really am sick and I'm not just blowing him off.
When you're trying to set up an alibi so you could prove that your ass didn't get bigger, like you're trying to pretend it got smaller, that's hilarious.
All right, honey, love you. Bye. Something's not right. Right now, I can't breathe. I'm having a bad day. I feel really on fire. I feel like my insides are shaking. I've never had my body go numb like this.
Well, what is it? Maybe she's got frostbite or something. What makes you hot, tingle, and numb at the same time? And don't make it dirty. Like, you know what I'm talking about. What is that? What's that? What kind of sickness is
I
that?
feel like I'm losing my mind. I feel like something's not right in my mind.
Hemorrhoids?
I just don't want to be in a hospital. I don't want to sit there hooked up on their machines because I know what it's like when they lock me up. Yeah. It's like really getting scary. But Doctor Now can't be mad because of me being as sick as I am.
I don't even think she's sick. I think she's just eating cough drops because some of them are tasty. Have you tasted that honey lemon sucker? That thing is good, man. You gotta try not to eat the whole damn bag.
Hi, Doctor Now.
Angela, how you doing?
I'm good.
So we have a bit of an issue again because you missed your appointment again, saying you were sick, but turned out you weren't. So
Oh my god, nothing is wrong with her. Big shocker. How'd that news get back to Dr. Now, though? I would have hid that at all costs.
what is your excuse this time?
I just had some family things going on and I haven't been able to come out to Texas. But I do plan on being out there to hopefully get an apartment. I've had no luck on this end.
You've been planning to do that for a while now. But you haven't been getting back to us, and you've been avoiding my calls, making excuses.
How disrespectful is it, though, to ghost Dr. Now and at least not have a good excuse? You could have came on here and been like, I got the Hershey squirts or something. I've had them for 3 months. I haven't been off the toilet. Something, man. Come on.
And lied to us. But now you aren't sick. You have completely recovered, it seems. So what's the reason you're still not coming down to Houston to see me for your follow-up appointment?
You know what? I'll be very honest with you. I don't know why it took so long. It seemed like something was happening every other week.
So you let another month go without doing what you're supposed to be doing. Because you don't look like you have lost any weight, so you keep making excuses and not coming down here because you're not serious about it.
Okay.
I think the thing that was happening every other week was her breaking the diet.
You say I don't look like I've lost any weight, but I feel like I've lost a lot of weight.
I think this is another lie you keep telling everyone. Because if you have lost the weight, you wouldn't be avoiding coming back to show me your progress.
Okay, I identify as a 220-pound man. Does it work that way? No. Your feelings don't matter with this. It's about your damn weight. I need to see you on a scale ASAP.
The most common cause of people when they don't show up for an appointment is because they haven't lost weight.
and you're not any different than anybody else. And every time you miss your appointment, we haven't heard from you, and you haven't called, so you're avoiding us. And the reason for that is right now, I think you're buying time because part of the delusion you have convinced yourself of is that you're going to do it eventually. But eventually, it never comes. And then one day your body gives out, and that'll be it for you. So the
I've seen a lot of people stall so they could have more sweets before, but this woman definitely not shocking me. She's up there, man, with pretty damn annoying as far as patients go.
real reason is that all these other excuses you give in. It is that you're playing games and trying to manipulate me in your situation.
That's not the reason whatsoever. That's not my excuse whatsoever. I've been on your diet since I left, and I'm doing great.
So you tell me you completely stuck to the diet and you haven't even struggled once with it?
I cheated eating, and I had alcoholic drinks.
Lady, come on. We can look right at you and see that you've been playing junk food Jenga the whole damn time. You ain't lost a pound, woman. You are imaginary weighing yourself in your own head and pretending you're just that. I think she's just in that like that in her own world at this point.
So I did have a setback for 3 nights, but I feel like I've made up for it.
That's still a lie. The only thing true about what you said is that you've been cheating on the diet. But you don't need me to explain that to you because you know you're lying, and that's why you're avoiding coming back. Because you haven't lost any weight, and probably you gained some weight, and
You thought you were gonna bulldoze Doctor now. He's played this damn game before, sweetheart. He's got all the cheat codes. The chubby cheat codes are all in Dr. Now's hand. How'd you think you were gonna win this game?
you want to delay coming down here so you can lose weight and get back in the program.
That's not the reason. I just haven't even, I've looked for a place down there and I haven't found anything, but I had the plans and I think I found the place I want to rent. So I hope you still let me be in the program.
I've watched like 70 of these episodes. I know they all move into the same damn apartment complex because I've seen the same white brick 100 times.
Angela, this is about finding a place to stay in Houston. I told you last time, we're not even to that point. So stop with all the excuses and lies and games. You have spent your whole life finding ways to manipulate people around you and creating a facade and delusion that you're trying or you're not eating very much or you're going to get healthy.
She was playing it up pretty hard about how much she enjoyed that salad and she was going to kill this diet and it wasn't hard at all. And then she just no-showed the entire damn episode.
When you have no real intention of doing that, you just want to eat what you want and hope for a magic solution to save you from consequence of that. The only way to change the fact that you're going to die soon because of your weight is that you have to do something about it. You have to do it. And you need to decide if you want to do that now. Because I'm giving you 1 more week to come back down so I can see if you're making progress or not. But if you're going to keep making excuses and try to avoid me, then I don't need to waste my time. And
What's the over-under on if she makes it or not? Because I'll take anybody's bet for no. I mean, you guys have to say yes. I'm saying no. And I would bet 100K right now that this woman is never going.
this is not going to work for you.
You said you want me to come in a week. So when I come in a week and you see that I have lost 120 pounds, then you'll see that I am serious and I have been serious. I am not like others. I'm not coming because I'm not losing weight.
Serious about your snacks, lady. You are delusional, woman. You're absolutely nuts at this point. I've never seen somebody tell themselves they've lost so much weight and never step on a damn scale.
So I hope that you see I'm not lying when I get there.
Now you're claiming you lost 120 pounds since I saw you. Last month it was 70 pounds. So you're saying you lost another 50 pounds since then?
Yes, sir.
Then
It just keeps climbing and climbing. This woman cannot be stopped. She's losing weight every time she blinks.
how come you don't look like it and you're still on oxygen?
I don't know, sir, but I have been following my diet and I'm doing great.
Angela, you're more delusional than I thought if you still think you can manipulate me. And when it comes to this program, you're not special. And lying to me about your weight is not going to get me to tell you what you want.
You have one option. If you want to do this and save your life, come back down here and show me where your weight is at, and then we can start doing psychotherapy to try and find a way to get through to you. And
I haven't heard Dr. Now put it that way, though. You're not special. Like, we've done this. We know how this game goes. And if you don't show up to step on that scale, we know you're full of it. There's no point in even being in the damn program.
break through all your lies and delusion. If not, then that'll be it for you, because I'm done playing your games. And if you miss your appointment again for whatever reason, I'm not taking any excuses. Either your health and having your life is priority or not. We can't make the choice for you. So be here in 1 week, or the program will no longer be an option for you.
I mean, that pretty much is what it is, right? He can't make her diet. She can sit there until she's blue in the face, say, I've done it, I'm killing it, this diet is nothing, it's so easy, but it doesn't really matter unless she shows up, shows out, and does her thing as far as weight loss goes, because Dr. Now's not going to let her kind of play this the way she wants to play it at this point.
Okay, I will do that. I had planned on the next couple weeks, but I will work on that right when we hang up, sir. And you'll see when I come down there that I should have lost 120 pounds. So when you see the scale, then you'll take back everything you just said, but that's fine.
Shit, I can't wait. I'll pay for your Greyhound at this point. I want to see this woman on a damn scale. I've seen it one time, and she didn't like what she saw, and she never came back. She's just Casper the chubby chick. She just ghosted out of that mother.
Eric tonight, see what he says. That's happening fast. Well, kind of pisses me off he says that, but he's like, either you're going to worry about your health or you're not.
Sounds like he wants to help you out.
Yeah, but I'm happy with myself as far as what I've been doing here. I need to just show Dr. Now. So, all right, Trav, I'm going to let you get back to work.
Okay.
I love you.
I think she really thinks she's doing good at this point.
Bye. Dr. Now was saying you need to get here. When you miss appointments, it makes him think you're not serious about your diet. And I think me and him disagree somewhat on things, because he said people don't come because they haven't lost their weight. And he said,
That's exactly why I wouldn't show up, and I never showed up. I showed up and just like, hey, this is me. If I didn't do good, I didn't do good. You got to face the music, lady. So far, you've danced all the way around this damn record.
and you're no different than others, but I absolutely am different from others. He don't believe me. I don't know, maybe because so many people say things that aren't true, but I know what I've done, so I'm not upset about what he said, because
What makes you different, and who do you think is sending conflicting notes? Do you think Eric's a 600-pound spy? You think Dr. Now sent him to spy on you and give him, like, conflicting reports? Is that what she just said?
he can only see me chest up. So I want him to see that I've not been in Ohio hiding.
Lady, chest up is the good part on you. It's all downstairs. If he saw that and thought you didn't lose weight, what the hell? Wait till he sees the bottom half.
From him. But part of me feels like it's kind of a waste going down there, because I'm still dieting, I'm still losing weight, I'm still looking at what I eat. So I don't know if I should go. I'm really 50-50.
I would bet my life you are 99-1, and the 1 is the chance you go. 50-50, that's good odds. I'd take that. I would bet all kinds of money on that, because you ain't going. Angela has decided she will no longer participate in Dr. Now's program, as she still claims she's losing weight, of course.
I've not seen Dr. Now for 6 months. I had to choose to put Texas on hold. I do want to go see Dr. Now.
Well, thank God we're just putting on a hold. That means it's going to happen eventually, right? This is definitely coming. Is there a second episode? There's got to be a part 2, right?
I'm not trying to not go see him. But right now, to stay on Dr. Now's program, it's too much. So I'm staying in contact with Dr. Now. I'm continuing to...
I'm gonna bet my life, okay? That is the same dressing bottle she had earlier. She is only eating this whenever there's a camera crew, right? And those Pop-Tarts behind her, she's punishing them babies.
Watch what I eat, watch what I drink. I'm continue to exercise, but with me having Lacey and my responsibilities, I've not been able to leave and just go to Texas.
Let me see inside your fridge. I would call you out so fast. I know every single brand. I'd get you right. I'd have you right on that.
Right now, the situation with Lacey is she couldn't leave and didn't have no parent to go to. She was going to be reunited with her mom, and that did not work out the way we wanted it to.
I would want her reunited with her mom, but I wouldn't want you using her as a reason that you can't get healthy and help take care of her. That little girl deserves so much better. She deserves you to try to be a mother if you're going to be the mother figure.
So I still have responsibility of her. And as long as I have Lacey in my house, it's not about Angela. It has to be about Angela and Lacey.
What are we having for dinner?
Do we have a whole box of the turkey burgers?
I don't know. I can check. How many do you want?
I should only have one, but I want two. I'm hungry.
I only want one.
All right. Go see if they're in there, honey.
If this camera crew wasn't here, it's like, how about we have tiramisu? Let's skip the turkey burgers. But camera crew's here, we're going to do right. And that dog's cute.
Lacey means the world to me. With the weight that I've lost, now we have more fun cooking dinner together because she's not doing the majority of it. We're doing it together.
Liar, I just saw all kinds of french fries and tater tots in the bottom of that fridge. I got eagle eye for the stuff that's bad for you.
She loves cooking, I love cooking. Even though she loves it, I'm able to now. I don't need her to. And so sometimes I have to tell her, sit down, let me do it. You got your potatoes? We had to learn a lot about each other when she moved in here. When I first got her, in the first 6 months, we didn't have a real close connection.
Child that's been through a lot probably takes a little while to open up to you, but at this point, you not doing your best and trying to lose weight and be there for the long term for this little girl is just going to cause that much more damage because she'll grow up and be like, why wasn't I good enough for you to try?
And now I love her like she's my own. So yes, I chose Lacey over my health. But, you know, even though I gained a little bit back, I still lost a lot of it. That makes me want to keep dieting and not turn to the bad food and not...
How many imaginary pounds did we gain back? Well, no, she really gained them suckers. But how many imaginary ones did we lose before we gained some back?
Go back to the junk food and drinks.
Will you stick my cup in the sink for me?
You ready to go get some ice cream?
Yay!
Excuse you?
Ready to go. My mobility it's a lot better than it has been in years. And I can
She is walking a hell of a lot better than she was.
actually walk out and get in my van. Got it. I can take Lacey somewhere. If she wants to go somewhere, or if I want to surprise her with something or reward her with something, we walk outside and get in the car and go. I've definitely came a long way. I still have a long way to go though, but I have made accomplishments.
I never saw it. You never stepped on a damn scale for me. I'm still wondering what you lost, which is so annoying to me.
In progress. For right now, today, I know I'm getting healthier. Lacey's proud of me. My daughter's proud of me. My grandbaby's proud of me. Even though I still have a long road ahead of me, there's light at the end of the road.
Is everybody lying to you and telling you you're doing good? Because that's the only thing I could think of.
I don't want to go back. I don't want to take steps backwards. I need to keep the ball rolling, per se.
Thank you.
You're welcome, honey.
This is real good.
You remember when I couldn't even take you to the store like this?
Mm-hmm.
I guess if we can make it down the walkway, that means we lost at least 100 pounds. No, she could have done that from the start. She just was coming up for reasons not to. I don't think she lost anything.
Or if we did go, it hurt so bad to try to get in the van. Remember them days?
Yep.
They're long gone.
Not today.
Not today. It might seem like I've gave up. You know, I might have gave up some, but I've not.
It doesn't seem like it. You did give up. You never even tried, honestly, and that's the most annoying part. You never gave yourself a chance to be successful or fail.
Truly gave up. I still have a long ways to go before I'm happy with everything, but today is a good day. Today is, I'm not gonna worry about it.
I don't think you ever really worried about it. You just played this like Fat and the Furious version of Vin Diesel and kept yelling family.
I mean, there probably will come a day when I have to get there, but I'll get there.
Alright, I wonder if she called the funeral home and made arrangements, because that's kind of where she's working towards, and she said that a couple times during the episode. But Angela, man, this is infuriating. I don't think I've seen somebody this delusional. I've definitely seen people delusional on the show, but her, she's kind of a cut above in a lot of ways. If she's pretending that she's lost weight, calling doctor now and being like 70, the next month 120, you would have called back, it would have been 180. Like, she was burning up the charts for somebody that wasn't losing any damn weight. But alright guys, leave a like, leave a comment, let me know your thoughts and opinions on this one, because I'm sure you guys got just about as many as I do about this one. But oh yeah, subscribe if you're new here and you made it this far, because why not? We're pretty damn deep in this thing. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.